Hello and welcome to Cooking with Kat. I cook 3 things and that's it. Sometimes I make oatmeal and cereal. I get asked a lot what I eat. These are some of the yummy quick meals. This is that Jennifer Aniston salad. So we got the quinoa, the feta, the cucumber, the onions, the pistachios. It's really good. 2 water, 1 quinoa. Let's get the water to a boil and then we'll put the quinoa in, but let's just get that started and we'll work on everything else because this takes like 10 minutes. And we just started the boil, now we're gonna add the quinoa. Yum! Quinoa is probably the easiest healthy carb that I like making. I feel like it's easier making than rice. Now we are gonna cut up all of our stuff. Okay, so I like using a bowl that has a lid because I'm just gonna store it all in one big container. We're gonna start chopping the cucumber. I'm gonna put the actual recipe up, but then I'm gonna just show you guys what I do. I kind of just eyeball it. Like it says 1 cup of cucumber, but I just cut 2 cucumbers because if I don't, then the other one will go bad. Okay, so now we're gonna drain our chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. How do I get these back muscles? I drain my beans. So I'm actually not that crazy about chickpeas, only because one time I had too many and I got a really bad stomach ache. Story of my life, right? You can't have too much of a good thing. I'm gonna rinse them out with water because there's like jelly in here, I guess. I'm literally just adding these because I need carbs. I wish this was way more aesthetic, you guys, but I'm really real. I did not think it would all fall in there. Let me see what the next step is. Wait, all those fucking pistachios?
All those fucking pistachios.
Hell no. So it's half a cup of roasted. I'm gonna, again, eyeball this. And you just get them already de-shelled or just de-shell them yourself. But I did that one time and then I got like blisters on both of my pointer fingers and my thumbs. Because my fingers were like, Kat, why are you peeling 800,000 pistachios? You know, I read somewhere that when you peel like the pistachios open or like you crack open a peanut, it kind of helps that it takes a long time because it's your brain kind of processing, okay, we're getting full, you know? But not if they're already de-shelled. Yeah. I'm really scared to look back on this video and see what I look like because it kind of looks like I'm just a butcher man's daughter learning what Papa taught me in the meat shop. Okay, there might be some whole pistachios in here, but that's fine. It's just, I'm the one that's eating it, so I don't mind. Okay, let's see. Does this look half a cuppy? Yeah, it does. Guys, look. That's definitely an aesthetic opportunity right there. We'll add olive oil in a second. Half a cup of parsley, half a cup of mint. Okay. This I like. Obviously I know the difference, but I'm not crazy about mint. Anything that's good for me, I will eat it. So I'm just gonna cut this much mint. So it's about a handful. Mincy, 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 mincy. You can do double this, but again, I'm not a mint gal, so I don't want to overload it. The whole point of cooking healthy, quote unquote, is, not quote unquote, this is freaking healthy. You have to actually like it. I've made so many meals that are healthy, but I don't like them. I'm at that point in my life where I just want to enjoy the food I consume. And I enjoy food better when it's good for me and when it tastes good. I just think that's like, it's like going shopping and there's this blouse you like and it's on sale. And you're like, wow. This is even better than it would have been full price because it's on sale. Okay, again, when you're chopping these, go like this, but I can't do that because I cut my finger last time I did it, so I'm scared. Okay, so while we're doing this, I'm gonna cover my quinoa really quick because it is done cooking and I'm gonna cover it and let it simmer for 15 minutes or until I'm done making this enchilada. Okay, so this is the most important ingredient. It's the sweet salad peppers. See, this is the problem when you don't have a man in the house, you don't need one. Because I'm gonna open this damn jar like that. Now you can cut these. I think that's a waste of time. Just pour them in here. Just all of them. dump them in. Yes, we love that. I think that makes it taste so much better. Okay, you know what? Since I did so many of that, I'm gonna add a little bit more mint. And a little bit more parsley, just a little bit. And guys, cooking can be like this, by the way. I used to think cooking had to be this constructed, perfect thing. No, it doesn't. Sometimes you burn things, sometimes you forget it's in the oven, sometimes you forget a whole ingredient. That's okay. You learn and you move on. It's not a big deal. Having that mindset with cooking has made it just more welcoming and not so daunting. I've saved the best for last because this is my least favorite part. Onion. Oh my God. Onions burn my eyes, yes, but they also like burn my throat and my nostrils. I shouldn't be surprised, it's like my mom's favorite thing. Of course it's a painful addition. I'm literally crying! Guys, don't cut with your eyes closed. Ah, I'm just kidding. You know what? This is probably what really good actors use. They just shove some onions, like, you know, in their hair or something, so they can cry on command if they need a little help, a little push. And as always, that's as good as it's gonna get, and that's okay. So we have our little onions all diced up, and now we're gonna add our crumbled feta, sheep's milk. This is obviously a new one. I haven't used this one before. I wasn't expecting the sheep's udder to be in the container, but it doesn't actually smell that bad. I am just gonna take this out. I'm just gonna crumbly wumbly it up here, you know? I feel like that's too much, but it is kind of too late to go back now. I'm just gonna take some back in because we are not wasteful here in this household. I love cheese, but too much is a little bit, it kind of ruins the meal, so you don't wanna overdo it. Okay, all good. Okay, so now we're just gonna add a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and then we're gonna add the quinoa on top. So just one moment, let me just, yeah. Okay, so now we're done. Our quinoa has 5 more minutes, so we're just gonna tidy up a little bit. Probably the worst part about cooking is not the actual cooking, it's the cleanup afterwards. I hate it. Always have, always will. But the trick is to stay a step ahead of it. So while you have to be here anyway, standing here, clean. I'm gonna add the lemon in here just to keep it fresh-a-roni. This is probably gonna last me 4 days, maybe 3. Yum. Okay. Quinoa in bowl. Now, mixy mixy. So again, you guys have the actual recipe. I modified a little bit just based on what I like, what I know I like. I feel like this is just great for me as like a little in-between snack, or if I have a lot, I could use it for lunch or use it as a side to like a protein. But I like that it has the chickpeas for the carbs and the protein. I don't have like a meat aversion, but I don't really eat meat that much. That's good. A little bit of olive oil, a little salt. And then this is our container. And this is one of our first meals. Ta-da! Ta-da! Look at that salad. Yum. So now you gotta, literally perfect. Wow, I might have had like 4 onions in that one, but it's okay. All gone. Okay, so I'm gonna let that cool off since the quinoa was pretty hot. This I use for MK. This is gonna be ground turkey. We're gonna use rice or pasta, I don't know yet. Okay guys, I'm gonna actually use this camera really quick to show you how I get the turkey and rice ready. This is MK's favorite. She eats this up all the time, so I make it all the time. Sometimes I'll add broccoli in her bites. I do not show her the broccoli, but she's actually pretty good about eating her veggies because I have my protein veggie shake I make. Here's the recipe. And she loves it, probably because I put so much peanut butter and banana, but she gets the kale, the spinach, the chia, the hemp. So I'm not that worried about the veggies, but here we go. Okay, so we're gonna boil 1.5 cups of water. And when that goes to a boil, we're gonna add in a cup of rice. So we have the water boiling, we're waiting for that. It's almost ready. So I don't know if you guys can see me. We have a pan. I'm not even putting oil on it. I'm putting 1 jar of rouse. This is just easy, simple, and takes no time at all. Literally dump the entire jar in the pan. Okay, so we're gonna let that heat up. This is boiling. I'm gonna add the rice. Okay, so I'm gonna stir it up a little bit. There's already salt in here. Now I'm gonna add the lid, lower the heat. So this is gonna be in here for 15 minutes. So this is heating up. And then when it's hot, I add this, what is this? 1 pound of ground turkey breast. And I do the 99% lean because I just think it tastes better. People are like, oh, I just like the taste better. And MK does too, I've tried both with her. So that's heating up, this is heating up, and now we wait. I'm just gonna plop this on there. Wow! Okay. Wow, that worked out great. That doesn't usually happen. I usually get it on my shirt. Okay, so now we're just gonna break this up a little bit and let it simmer. I love doing this because every bite is so juicy and delicious with the rouse sauce. You guys have to know the rouse sauce is tomato basil. This is the only one that I like, but it's delicious. And this is the 32-ounce jar, the big boy. You can also get a facial with all this steam. So you just literally keep stirring it till it's cooked. So normally I give it about the same amount of time till the rice is done. So that's about 20 minutes where it's just simmering on low heat. And also, yeah, I put this much sauce because we're adding a carb. Like if you want to have pasta or rice or quinoa, whatever, soaks up the rest of that rouse. This is one of the staple meals I make every week. My mom used to make it for me. It's actually one of the very few meals I am not or have not gotten tired of. I think because every time I've eaten this when I was little, I was like, I don't know if it was chance or if I'm just making this up, but we were all in a good mood, like as a family. So maybe it's just triggering like happy childhood memories. That, or it's really quick and easy to make, who knows? Okay, so rice is donezo. Mix it all in. Guys, this is a very productive video for me. I have dinner for the whole weekend. Yay! And so does MK. Usually MK is the one that always eats, and I usually get like the peanut butter jelly crust or the chicken finger she spit back out. Yum. Love life. Then we have a little dessert. So I'm gonna cut up some bananas, some peanut butter. They're delicious. Basically, it's as easy as it sounds. You're just gonna cut up bananas. I like to cut them into like little chunkies so that when I eat them, it's like a yummy little cracker. Did you know that the butt of a banana is really good for you? It has a lot of nutrients in it. Fun fact. I remember when I was little, I got sick and my mom literally shoved it down my throat because I wouldn't take it. And I still remember. Maybe I wasn't sick. Maybe I was just being a brat and she needed to teach me a lesson. And then I place them on my pan. These are gonna go in the freezer, by the way. And basically, we're just gonna repeat it until we're done with all our bananas. So everything that we made today it's like whole foods. It's not processed stuff. I mean, I guess the turkey and the sauce maybe. I don't know, but I get asked by you guys all the time, what do I eat, what do I eat? And I just don't restrict myself. I think restricting yourself with what you can eat, it leads to complications down the future, like eating disorders and things like that, maybe body dysmorphia issues. But I do believe that understanding health and understanding your body and trying to really be in tune with that is one of the best things you can do for your health, for your overall well-being. So bananas are stacked. Then I add my PB Weebies. And I'm just gonna scoop my peanut butter, and this is literally just roasted peanuts. That's all it is. And then you just add a dollop, or I add a dollop on each little banana. And this is probably the most time-consuming part. Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop. I mean, we can just like spread like this. It's honestly so satisfying when you just want a little snack, but you want something sweet, but a little salty, but also cold. Oh, and also MK doesn't like the salad one, but she loves this as well. So it's a nice snack that's not too high in sugar, that if she wants something before bed, like a treat, we can sneak her one of these and it won't keep her up at night. And also I think it's good like teaching her at this age, like, hey, we can go get ice cream and that'll be fun and yummy. And we can also get frozen peanut butter banana with cinnamon and honey, and that's also yummy. Little cinnamon. I couldn't get the container to open, so we're just gonna hope I don't overdo it. Now a little honey. I love pure honey, organic honey from wherever you live. I think it's helped me with my allergies, like having pure unfiltered honey from Florida. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the freezer and this is done. That was my quick 3 meal. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gave you a little bit of a look into what I eat in a day. Also, sometimes I eat none of this and it'll be a bad day where I eat cereal and ice cream sandwiches and lots of pasta, but that's okay too. I love you guys and I hope you enjoyed cooking with Kat. It's kind of fun. It's got a nice ring to it. See you next week.